Your ego is killing you. Not literally. Well, maybe literally. Eckhart Tolle's A New Earth isn't your typical self-help book where someone tells you to wake up at 5 a.m. and drink green smoothies. This is about waking up to the fact that you're basically sleepwalking through life while your ego drives the car straight off a cliff. So what's the ego? Know what you think. It's not yet that friend who posts gym selfies every day. Your ego is your obsessive identification with your thoughts, your possessions, your job title, your opinions. It's that voice in your head that never shuts up, the narrating your life like a really annoying sports commentator. That's your ego, and it's running the show. The problem? Your ego thinks it eyes you. Spoiler alert, it's not. Tolle says the ego is basically a parasite. It feeds on your attention and makes you believe you're what you own, what you do, what people think of you. Lost your job? Ego freaks out. Someone disagreed with you online? Ego goes to war. Can't afford the latest iPhone? Ego says you're a failure. The ego's favorite hobby is time travel. It loves dwelling in the past, replaying every embarrassing moment from 2008. Or it's catastrophizing about the future, convinced everything will go wrong. The one place it refuses to be? Right here, right now. Because in the present moment, the ego has no power. Now let's talk about the pain body. This sounds made up, but stick with me. Tolle describes it as the accumulated mass of old emotional pain you carry around. Every time you got hurt, rejected, humiliated, or traumatized, you stuffed it down instead of dealing with it. Now it's sitting there like emotional sludge. The wild part? The pain body is alive. Not in a creepy horror movie way, but it's like a semi-autonomous entity that needs to feed. What does it eat? More pain. So it triggers you into situations that create more suffering. It's why you pick fights with your partner over nothing. Why you can't let go of that grudge from 5 years ago. Your pain body is hangry and looking for its next meal. The good news? Suffering isn't pointless. Tolle argues that suffering has one job: to destroy the ego. When you've suffered enough, when you finally can't take it anymore, you wake up. The pain becomes fuel for consciousness. It's like burning trash to generate electricity, except the trash is your emotional baggage. So how do you escape this mess? Presence, consciousness, awareness, being here now. Stop letting your mind run wild. Stop identifying with every thought that pops into your head. Just because you think something doesn't make it true. Tolle talks about surrender, not the white flag kind, inner surrender, accepting what is. Life handed you lemons? Stop arguing with the lemons. Stop writing essays about why you deserve oranges. The lemons are here. Deal with them or make lemonade, but stop resisting reality. Resistance is the ego's favorite move. Something happens you don't like and you tense up, you contract, you fight. This creates more problems. When you surrender, you relax into what is. You're open, you're flexible. Life stops feeling like a constant battle. The universe isn't out to get you, but it won't help you either if you're constantly fighting against it. Tolle uses this metaphor. If the shutters are closed, sunlight can't come in. Your resistance is those closed shutters. Then there's the interconnectedness angle. Everything is connected. You, me, that tree outside, the person who cut you off in traffic. We're all un. The ego creates separation. It says, I'm separate from you and I need to protect myself. But separation is an illusion. When you identify with the deeper consciousness beneath form, you realize we're all part of the same thing. This isn't hippie nonsense. Quantum physics basic agrees. Nothing exists in isolation. Everything affects everything else. Your mental labels of good and bad, limited perspective. What looks terrible today might be the best thing that ever happened to you in 5 years. Abundance is another mind bender. Tolle says abundance comes only to those who already have it. Sounds unfair, right? But he means inner abundance. If you're constantly thinking in terms of lack, you'll create more lack. Acknowledge what you already have. The good that's already in your life, that's the foundation for more good. You think the world is withholding something from you? You're withholding it from the world. Want more love? Give more love. Want more money? Start appreciating what you have. This isn't magical thinking. It's about shifting from scarcity mindset to abundance mindset. So why does this matter right now? Tolle argues we're at a critical point. Human consciousness needs to evolve or we're toast. Our destructive capability, thanks to technology, is off the charts. We can destroy forests, oceans, entire species in record time. If we don't wake up from our ego-driven madness, we'll destroy ourselves and the planet. Heavy stuff. But there's hope. The evolution of consciousness is happening. More people are waking up. You don't need to become a monk or move to a cave. You just need to become aware. Watch your thoughts instead of being consumed by them. Notice, and your ego takes over. Catch yourself before you react from old patterns. You're never more yourself than when you're still, when you're present, when you drop the mental noise and just exist. That's your true nature. Not your job title, not your bank account, not your follower count. Life isn't separate from you. You are life. There's no such thing as your life because you and life are the same thing. When you get this, really get this, everything shifts. If this resonates with you, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment about which concept hit you hardest. Because understand this intellectually is one thing, living it is another. Tolle isn't promising overnight transformation. You'll still be a regular human. You'll still have bills to pay and annoying coworkers. But something fundamental changes. You stop being at war with reality. You stop being controlled by an invisible parasite called ego. You wake up. The question is, are you ready to wake up or are you comfortable sleepwalking?